What's going on, guys? Boy Joey 692 coming to you guys a video right now. You got some news on Sidney Jones. Okay, Sidney Jones is doing some things right now with his health. Kind of doing a lot of running, a lot of sprinting, kind of really taking care of his soft tissue injuries that he's been having, like the hammies, and other things like that. Now, Sidney Jones was supposed to be a top 10 pick in 2017. Didn't get to be that pick. Torn Achilles, and we drafted him in the second round, 53rd overall pick. Look, guys, I love Sidney Jones. His time is running out. He's got, 2 years left on his contract. He's got this year and he's got next year. I don't know just say Sidney Jones has a down year this year, and then next year he balls out. I think with next year coming in 2020, he'll have a better chance to start on this roster because Ronald Darby will most likely be gone. Jalen Mills will most likely be gone. So Sidney Jones will have a better opportunity next year. Which we shouldn't be saying this. We should be saying he should be starting this year. They've been putting Sidney Jones in the slot. They've been putting him outside. I've seen a few videos. I'm not going to go crazy because I've talked to Philly Jim about this on Twitter. And, we kind of were like, he's getting beat at practice by these scrubs, like these number 81, whoever that is, probably Charles Johnson, or I don't know who the hell it is. I haven't even checked whose number that is. He's getting beat by some guys that are not good. And I don't know what to take from it. It's just OTAs. This is very important. OTAs just ended, but this was during OTAs. So, we need to figure out what the problem is. And the problem is that injuries are holding Sidney Jones back. I got into a Twitter war with a few Eagles fans. I guess the Philadelphia Eagles put up like a little bit of a video of like Camu Grugier-Hill getting a pick. And Sidney Jones grabbed a fistful of jersey, being physical, off the line, but then like in panic mode, trying to hold him and getting beat by number 81, which I know is like a nobody on this team. But Sidney Jones needs to prove his worth. I mean, everybody is pretty much telling me, hey, like, if he's healthy, then he's going to do something. If he's healthy, he's a starter on this team. And I could believe that. And injuries are holding Sidney back. Unfortunately, they are. He's 2 years behind what he should be right now. He's 2 years behind. Okay, and sooner or later we're gonna draft a corner. We didn't draft one this year, but we're gonna draft one probably next year. I wouldn't doubt it. Okay, next year's draft is very important. But with Sidney Jones, I'm glad that he's working hard. He's working hard in the offseason. He knows it's crunch time. The Eagles went after him in the second round, and they could have got another player, but. We'll see down the road, but right now, it's already been down the road. I mean, this guy should be on the field. This guy should be our starting corner right now. Avonte Maddox is going to get the outside spot. Cravon LeBlanc's going to get the nickel. And, Ronald Darby maybe will get the outside, depending on how his health is. He should be back the third week of preseason from his torn ACL. So we got to see what's going to happen. I mean, I'm very up in the air about Sidney Jones. I don't see him having a breakout year this year. I do not. I never thought he'd have a breakout year. I just think that he's going to do all this training, he's going to look good, and then some bullshit is going to happen, and I don't know. I'm not saying I don't want him to do good, so don't twist my words around, okay? I love the guy to death. He's got the heart. He's got the motivation. And this offseason that he's had so far, he's been doing a lot of running. And when you're doing a lot of running and sprinting and doing sprints and doing a lot of things with you're working with your stamina, you're decreasing your injury rate by running a lot. And Sidney Jones has been running his ass off this whole offseason. That's what was said by him. And those real soft tissue, those very light soft tissue injuries. He had the hamstring. I mean. It just kept, and then he came back in after getting the hamstring. I forgot what game that was, but he's got to just get himself together. And it's crunch time for Sidney Jones. Unfortunately, I don't want him to not be here, But time's running out because the Eagles aren't gonna give you a deal the Eagles are not going to give him a deal if he's not producing and not even hitting the field. Never mind not producing, but he's not even on the field. So I don't know what you expect you get out of this. But, hey, we'll see. But, you know, I don't wish anything bad about Sidney Jones. I don't wish anything bad on it. I really want him to do well. But, unfortunately, if Crayvon LeBlanc and Avonte Maddox weren't here, then I'd say he has more of a chance. But with them two here and the balling out the way they have been, see, we need to look at it this way. We don't have the best corners in the world, but they're mid-tier corners that do a good job together. Okay, they're not going to give you, they're not going to give you a lot of pick sixes. They're not going to, no quarterback's going to be afraid of these guys. That's why the defensive line is where it's at with this. But not going to go off topic. But Sidney Jones just needs to turn it up, and hopefully maybe we'll see him hit the field. Maybe Ronald Darby won't be ready for week 1. Maybe we'll see Sidney on the outside, on the right side. So you never really know. So that's all I got to say, guys. Sidney Jones, I love you, dude. I just hope you really try to do something this year, and whatever you're doing in the offseason is helping you. I'm happy for you. So that's it. Leave a comment in the comment section below about, Sidney Jones, what you guys think, what he's going to be this year. Do you think he's going to be on this team after his contract? He's going to be here next year, regardless, 2020, because his contract's not up yet, and they need bodies at corner. And he's been in the system long enough, and plus he's been injured. So he could probably get his chance next year, but we don't know. Anything could happen in this league, guys. You guys know that. So leave a comment in the comment section below. I will see you guys later. Shakes going up. Fly, fly.